Wondering how to use Instagram Stories countdown feature for your business? In this video, we'll not only show you quickly how to use the Instagram countdown sticker in your Instagram Stories, but also some great ways to use them to engage your followers and grow your brand. All right, let's get into it. What's up, busy people? Welcome to 5-Minute Social Media. If you have been frustrated with your social media marketing, primarily because you feel like you're putting all this time into it and not getting anything in return, you're in a great place. Every week, we release a quick video to help you with a different piece of your social media marketing strategy. If that sounds like something you could use, take a second to hit subscribe, click that bell, and that way you'll be notified every week when we release another helpful video. My name is Jerry Potter, and man, Instagram has been releasing features, new stickers for Instagram Stories so fast, including the Instagram Countdown sticker. By the end of this video, you'll know how to use the Instagram Countdown sticker, and probably more helpfully, some great ideas that you can use to use it in your business, including one way to use the Countdown sticker as a contest that I haven't seen anybody use yet, all right? So we'll get to that here in just a second. And by the way, spoiler alert, one of the things people can do when seeing a countdown in your sticker is choose to be notified when the countdown ends, which leads to all kinds of possibilities. I'm assuming you already know the basics of Instagram Stories as you're watching this. If not, I've got a full tutorial on how to use Instagram Stories, and you can get that link in the description of this video. But first thing you want to do is either take your picture or video in Instagram or load it from your camera roll. So this is a graphic I created and loaded in here. And then I'm going to grab the countdown sticker. So the stickers are all in this little icon on the upper right that looks like a smiley face on a Post-it note. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be or not, but that's what I always describe it as. Click on that. These are all my different possible stickers. Over here on the right, it says countdown. That's the one I want. And it loads a countdown. The countdown name can be what you're counting down to, a question, whatever you want. So I'm going to just say this is going to be a live lesson for Instagram. So let's just say lesson begins in. Then at the bottom of that countdown, I'm going to click set end date and time. So I tap on that. Go ahead and choose today's date when I'm recording this. And then underneath it says all day. If you choose all day, then you're just counting down to a specific day like your birthday or a holiday or the day you leave for vacation, whatever it might be. The timer will end at midnight local time on that day. If that's not what you want, turn that switch off, and now you can actually choose a specific time. So I'm going to go ahead and just set this for 6 p.m. And as you can see in the middle there, the numbers have started moving because it's go time, people. So this live lesson on Instagram is going to be starting in 1 hour and 22 minutes. Now, once you've got your time set, you can resize it, rotate it, move it, whatever you want to do, just like any other sticker on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and put it right down there. And then when you're tapped into it at the top, you'll see this color spectrum circle. I can tap on that. You cannot choose the exact colors that you want it to be, but there are actually quite a few options, as you can see. So I'm going to go back to the red one just because I like that as a nice bright call to action. And then I'm going to add one more thing underneath, and that is going to be an additional call to action. I'm going to say, click here to be reminded. Then I'm going to try and draw an arrow. I am terrible at drawing freehand. That's good enough, I guess. Hit done. Now I've got everything looking exactly the way I want it. I'm going to go ahead and post it. Now I'm going to switch over to a different Instagram account I have, just so we can see it from an outside perspective. Here it is. I'm going to hold the screen so it will not advance, but as you can see, the countdown timer continues to move. And you'll also notice there's nothing on there that tells the viewer that they can click to be reminded. So especially right now in the early days of the countdown sticker, that call to action where I said click here to be reminded is pretty important to get people to engage. So now I'm going to tap that arrow and you'll see this pops up at the bottom. I can share the countdown to my story if I want, or I can click Remind Me. Reminder is on, and then when this countdown ends, I will, or whoever's viewing your story and asks to be notified, will get a notification. So that's how you can set up the countdown story. I want to actually delete this since I'm not actually teaching this mini course. before, two people have seen it, but before anybody else sees it. So what are some ways you could use Instagram's countdown sticker in your stories for your business? Well, for one, you can count down until you do a live video. If you do live trainings, either on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else, you can actually have a countdown to it. Now, I will suggest, unless the training is on Instagram, you might want to have the countdown end a couple minutes or 5 minutes before you actually start, so they have time to, when their notification goes off that the countdown ended, they have time to jump over to whatever platform you have suggested that they go see your live training. Another thing you can count down to in your business is count down until your special starts or your sale. It's our anniversary sale. Starts in 3 days, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Maybe they want to be notified the second the sale starts so they can get in and get great deals. Now, the opposite of that would be to count down until a special expires. Although, again, this might be one where you want to actually have the countdown end a little before the special expires, so they still have time once their notification goes off to go and get it. At the same time, counting down until the special actually expires, if it's that day, somebody sees it in the story and they feel like, they see that ticking clock, it's like, oh, I gotta go on there right now. It just kind of creates that sense of urgency. If you release products of any sort, you can count down until the release of that product, until it becomes available, so that people are getting excited for it. And if they sign up to be notified, when the notification goes off, they go, oh, cool, now I can go buy those shoes or that jewelry or that course. And the last idea I want to share is actually a contest idea with the countdown. I've seen nobody use this, but I adapted it from my days working in radio, and that is to basically count down until a contest starts. And you can say, at the end of this countdown, remember how at radio stations, I guess they still do, but caller 10 wins, the 10th DM I get wins this prize. Or if you have a huge following, maybe it's the 100th DM. Don't do the first DM because no one will assume they'll be the first. You probably want to go with at least 10. But imagine all the DMs that you'll get if you run a contest like that. People will sign up to be notified. Notification will go off. They'll DM you. And then you can go in and actually have a conversation with them. Oh, sorry, you didn't win this time. By the way, is there anything I can help you with in my industry? Or whatever it might be. Or, hey, I checked out your profile. I love that you also love ramen noodles. Or, you get to build relationships that way by getting them into your DMs. If you want to learn more about all the features in Instagram stories, I've got a full tutorial linked up on the screen right here. If this video is helpful, consider giving it a like, hit subscribe. You're not only supporting me at 5 Minute Social Media, but also my two tiny superheroes at home. Thank you for watching.